Interstellar is arguably one of the best sci-fi movies ever made. Released on November 5, 2014, it's the perfect blend of physics and beautiful storytelling. With a runtime of 169 minutes, Interstellar is one of Christopher Nolan's most memorable films. Here are some interesting facts about Interstellar that you should know. TARS, the AI machine in Interstellar, is real. The real TARS isn't precisely the complex AI machine you saw in the movie, rather, TARS is a giant puppet. Interestingly, lollipop sticks inspired the robot's design. Behind the 200 pounds, 90.72 kilograms robot was Bill Irwin, who voiced the character and controlled its movements. However, he left the more complicated moves for stuntman Mark Ficarra. The spacesuits that actors wore in Interstellar actually work. Mary Zophers, the costume designer for Interstellar, had a small window to create the perfect spacesuits for the movie. She set to work with her team, trying various designs and materials. For her, finding the balance between form and function was crucial. Just like actual spacesuits, Zophers' suits possess functioning oxygen units. Hence, the actors could breathe comfortably during the long shooting hours. Doesn't it get hot in the suits? That's an excellent question. The artist noted that in the costume design. Hence, the interstellar spacesuits come equipped with cooling tubes that carry water, just like real spacesuits. All that gear brings the interstellar spacesuits to about 30 pounds to 35 pounds, 13.5 kilograms to 16 kilograms. The movie stays true to science. Christopher Nolan wanted Interstellar to remain as close to actual science as possible. As a result, he joined forces with the 2017 Nobel Prize for Physics winner, Dr. Kip Thorne, on the project. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing, as Dr. Kip Thorne and Christopher Nolan had disputes. While Nolan wanted to exceed the speed of light, Dr. Thorne stood his ground about staying true to science. Nolan finally came around and agreed to Dr. Thorne's solution. They developed new CGI software just for the movie. Keeping in line with Christopher Nolan's desire to maintain scientific accuracy, Dr. Kip Thorne provided the theoretical equations for the wormhole and black hole simulation. Paul J. Franklin and his team at Double Negative developed new CGI software that could realistically represent scientific phenomena in the film. And Hathaway almost got hypothermia while shooting on the ice planet. While shooting her scene on the ice planet, and Hathaway's spacesuit didn't get properly zipped and had let cold water in. However, she didn't get time off after informing director Christopher Nolan. So he pushed to wrap up the scene quickly instead. Not to worry, shooting the scene didn't take too long, and the talented actress was fine. Steven Spielberg was originally supposed to direct Interstellar. Steven Spielberg has made countless notable movies, but Interstellar is on the list of movies he never got to make. After DreamWorks and Paramount split, Steven Spielberg couldn't work on the film anymore because the story belonged to the latter. What would Steven Spielberg's Interstellar have looked like? We may never know. However, the original story is distinct from Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. Spielberg's Interstellar would have explored a romantic relationship between Cooper and Brand. Another notable difference would be Cooper returning to Earth in 2230 to meet a wasteland. Also, the Chinese played a more significant role in Spielberg's Interstellar, having arrived on the ice planet decades earlier. World-renowned composer Hans Zimmer composed the score. Christopher Nolan wanted a brand new score for Interstellar, and he got that. He contacted Hans Zimmer and asked him to develop the score for the movie. However, he didn't give Zimmer much to go off on. He simply presented Zimmer with a single-page text describing the movie's main themes. So, without a script, title, or plot details, Zimmer created the score for Interstellar. In the end, the score successfully embodied the heart of the movie.